Oh man, it's time. Hey, what's going on, people? It's your man, Patrick Michael Strange, host of the New Release Wednesday show, where we give you the NEW from the NRW. And as you see, I'm back to the future. It's coming out this week. That's going to be my top pick. But before we get to our picks and all of that, I need to tell you who's on the show this week. We have cosplaying couple Patrick Schomisch and his fiance Amanda Zerrlaut. But before we get to them, in our In Case You Missed It segment, my gal Megawatt Cosplay is going to break down Halloween Comic Fest coming up in the next week or so. Here we go.
It's almost Halloween, and that means the 4th annual Halloween Comic Fest is almost here. On Halloween, you can head to your local comic book shop and pick up one or more of the 21 designated free Halloween Comic Fest comic books and enjoy some really awesome company. If you go in your Halloween costume, you can enter the greatest costume contest ever. All you have to do is take a photo of yourself in costume holding one of the free Halloween Comic Fest comic books, and then you just submit your photo on HalloweenComicFest.com and tell your friends to vote for you. You can enter the contest anytime from October 1st to November 10th. Voting is from November 3rd to November 10th, and the winners will be announced by the 13th. When voting, you can only vote once per entry per day, meaning you can only vote for your family and friends once a day, but you can vote for multiple entries. Voting takes place on both the Halloween Comic Fest website and the Halloween Comic Fest Facebook page. A few rules to remember are that your costume has to fit into one of these 5 categories: superhero comics, TV movie, gamer, horror, or original. The comic book needs to be visible in your photo. The comics have to be one of this year's 21 free comics, and Photoshop photos are not allowed. If you win, you could get a $100 or even a $500 shopping spree to your local comic shop, among other prizes from Halloween Comic Fest sponsors. Give your teeth a break from all that candy and spend Halloween with comic books instead.
So hi, this is Mandy. My picks for October 21st are going to be really cool, actually. My top 3 starts with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 10, Issue 20. I'm really stoked on this one because when the Buffy show went off the air, I had a hole in my heart. I missed it. And so now I have a continuation of that, and this is going to tie up some loose ends with the Xander Anya feels that I have going on. It broke my heart, so I'll get to know where that goes. Next up, I have the Convergence Flashpoint Trade, Volume 1. I'm really stoked on this because I love alternate universes, and I love Flashpoint. Honestly, I never thought that a DC would be in my top 3, but I love it so much, and this is going to tie up all those loose ends. And then my top pick has to be, obviously, Back to the Future issue number 1. I'm really, really excited that it's coming out on Back to the Future Day. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. I've been that way since I was a kid. So I'm really looking forward to reading it and seeing what they do with it.
What's up, people? This is Patrick, and these are my picks for October 21st, 2015. I know I kind of sound kind of raspy right now, but I'm not feeling too good, but I gotta do this. This is y'all. Y'all need to know what to pick up when you go to the comic shop. So, first up, I have He-Man and the Masters of the Universe mini comic collection from Dark Horse Comics. One of the things I truly enjoyed when picking up my new Masters of the Universe figures when I was a kid were these nice, cool little mini comics that kind of give you like a whole little comic story and a background on your specific character that you picked up. So if you picked up Stratos or Man-at-Arms, you had this whole cool little fun adventure to go along with your toy. So really enjoyed that, and I'm super happy that Dark Horse is putting out this combined collection of all of those mini comics. So excited to read that. And it also features, by the way, Bruce Timm, Robert Kirkman. A lot of these artists that we love and writers that we love started off doing those mini comics. So we kind of see some of their early work with this. So it's really cool. Can't wait to check that out. Next up, y'all know I'm a Valiant fan. I have Book of Death, Fall of Exo Manowar, being written by Robert Venditti, and on the art chores, Clayton Henry. As you know, with these Book of Death books, we learn what's going to happen, what's going to seal the fates of our favorite Valiant characters. Valiant is so brave to do this because it just makes it all about the adventure when you read these Valiant books. So really excited to find out the final fate of Eric of Dacia and the Exo armor and what's going to go down with that. So check that out, Book of Death, Fall of Exo Manowar number 1. For my top pick, you probably see I kind of look like a little bit of Marty McFly, but the Asian version, if you will. Back to the Future being written by the creator and producer of the original Back to the Future franchise. Bob Gale is coming out with IDW, this new Back to the Future book that's going to be in canon to our favorite film trilogy. On the art chores is Brent Schneeover. Not too familiar with his work, but it looks really fun. It looks really exciting, and we're getting a lot of cool variant covers to go along with it. So give me more Marty McFly. I wanted more stories back then. I wanted more films. We only got 3. So this comic book is very welcomed by me. I can't wait to check it out. It's very nostalgic for me. I love the time travel. I love the characters. I love Doc Brown, Marty McFly, all of that. Give it to me. All right. So those are my top picks. Back to the Future, Book of Death, Fall of Exo Man of War, and the He-Man mini comic collection from Dark Horse. Check it out, y'all. New release Wednesday.
Hi, this is Patrick. My top 3 picks. First pick is Godzilla in Hell #4. Basically, the title says it all. It's Godzilla in hell, running around, fighting demons. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Number 2 is Voltron from the Ashes, #2 of 6. Basically, 200 years ago, Voltron fell in a battle, and they need him now to fight this new terror that's coming out. And they need a new team, obviously, because it's 200 years in the future. And my number 1 pick is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe mini comic hardcover. It's got me right here with the nostalgia. It's just every comic that came out with the toys, from the old set, the classic set, everything. It's just everything you would want in old He-Man comics. It's just the 80s right there in a book. So those are my picks.
Hey now, what's going on, people? That is our new release Wednesday for October 21st, 2015. I hope you'll check out all those books. Shout out to Patrick Schomisch and Amanda Zerrlaut for being our guests this week. Shout out to McDonald-Jones Cosplay telling you all about Halloween Comic Fest. I hope you go out to your local comic shop and support that. And shout out to our host this week, Painted Vision Comics, Cards, and Games. Come see my man, Adam Martin, who's going to give you a great deal if you don't have a subscription pool box. And amazing comic shop over there with Camille Richardson, Nicole, Katie, all of our people over there. They'll make them your local neighborhood comic shop if you don't have a pull box. All right, guys, that's our show for New Release Wednesday. Remember to subscribe on YouTube. That's youtube.com/New Release Wednesday. Remember to like us on Facebook. That's Facebook.com/New Release Wednesday. And follow us on Twitter @the NRW. That's @TheNRW. I'm Patrick, y'all. That's our show, and I promise y'all I'll take some medicine. I'll be much better next time to give you that craziness, that wild style. All right, y'all. God's love.